Hello, everyone. What's going on, sports fans? Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy here, and welcome to another exciting edition of Murphy's View. And I am joined by my dear friend and the and one of the contributors here at the Sports Insanity Network, the lovely Miss Allie Weiner.
Glad we're doing this again 2 years in a row.
So, for those of you who don't know what we're doing, yesterday the NFL schedule was released.
On
So
May 15th, 2024.
this year of our Lord 2024. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through the team. We're going to go through the schedule release videos. Well, we watched all of them, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, I've been watching them since they came out last night. And like
And
last year, we did yay, nay, or okay. This year, we're also adding a little bit of a grade level, too. We're
yeah, I wish
grading
I
them.
knew about this, but you know what? We'll make it work.
You're going to play along with this, Bill.
Okay, well, let's do this.
All right.
All right, so where should we begin?
Let's start with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
I
Pretty
just
much,
noticed something, Allie.
yeah,
You arranged all of these by division.
I guess. I didn't do it. The tier maker did it. So we're starting with the AFC East.
Okay, we are starting with the AFC East.
Oh, mainly a good preview. This was the preview of the construction of the new stadium for the Buffalo Bills, which is where Bill Murphy
Yes.
will be living. Exactly where Josh Allen was.
Because I'm moving in there, Allie.
Yep. We have
Are,
this joke on the Super Review show,
are you
so
gonna bring me a housewarming gift?
I don't know. All right. I thought it was all right. It's like nothing special.
Me too. I wasn't really. This just made me want more, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I actually put it at a C. Okay.
I think that's fair. Like, I thought it
Yeah.
was funny, but it wasn't. It made me more chuckle laugh than it did.
If they put preview of the schedule release in the new construction, I think I would have been more intrigued.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Next up is the Miami Dolphins. And let's put it this way, in my opinion, it was a huge downfall compared to last year. Last year, I enjoyed the whole movie. This year, it's like, what
It
is
was
this?
the fastest schedule thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
I didn't like it. It was just, whoop, we're done.
I'm like, you could do fast, but we also like excitement. They
It was just
rushed
like,
it.
oh, okay, here we go. Zoop, we're done. Good night.
You're gonna try to pull the Tyreek Hill, but you should not pull a Tyreek Hill when you do a schedule release. We want entertainment, which is why you have a nay, but it's not an F because you did show the schedule.
So, D.
It's a day. You did show it, but if you didn't, it would have been an F.
Okay.
Next is the New England Patriots, and I love the parody of Good Will Hunting.
I thought it was good. It had Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski.
Yep.
Yeah, would you put that in yay or okay?
I had it okay, B plus. What would you think though? Would you want to do A?
I would say okay, probably around the B range. So
So do you want to do B or B plus?
let's do B.
B. Okay. Okay.
I think it's fair, don't you?
It's fair. It's still in the B range. It's still good.
No, I still thought it was really good. Actually, you know what? Let's move it up. Let's go to B plus.
B plus. Yes. I'm gonna try to do this quickly. Some reason this tier maker thing does not do me any good. I'm gonna zoom out and see if I can do it from there. While we talk about once again a failing team with their schedule release, JETS.
This goes out to Reggie.
Just endure the suffering because Aaron Rodgers is going to get hurt within 5 minutes of the game.
Hey, be nice.
No, I'm not nice.
Okay, Jets. I actually thought theirs was pretty good.
I thought it was stupid. It's like, really? This is what you do? It's just as bad as last year's. I had
I
it
thought at least they were like I like the fact that they were interacting with people
still.
and getting the fans involved. I thought that was pretty fun.
What would you
We're,
have ranked
we're on
it?
different planets on this one, aren't we?
We are.
Okay, what were you gonna give this one?
A D.
You wanna compromise and say C minus?
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Fine. For Reg.
Okay, Ravens. I actually liked this one.
This one was kind of interesting because it's like you give a guy a credit card to go somewhere, and all of a sudden he just spends it on like a road trip or something and just spends it, and it shows like some of the teams that they're playing.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. But what I also liked, but I think the best part of this was Jim Harbaugh.
Mm.
Because for those of you who don't know, all two of you, Jim and John Harbaugh are brothers. John Harbaugh is the Ravens head coach. Jim Harbaugh is having his first season as Chargers head coach after being at the University of Michigan. But I thought it was pretty cool that Jim Harbaugh made an appearance.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I have it put as an okay B. Where would you put it?
I think that's fair. I think B is fair.
Would you have gone to B plus, B? Just want to know.
I would have gone B plus, but we can go B.
Could B
Hmm,
plus because
let's
you
do B
agree with
plus.
me with the Patriots. I'll agree with you for the Ravens.
And it's
Next
like,
up, what's up?
and it's not like we're too far planes on this. So,
No, no.
like,
Oh,
if I was saying A and you were saying D, then we'd have to talk.
like we
But
did with the Jets.
yeah, okay. Next, we're in the AFC North, by the way, folks.
Yes, and we're now with the Bengals, which was kind of childish. I mean, it was the mascots playing with these kids and like one of those Pop Warner football things.
I thought it was kind of cute.
It was all right. I mean, nothing special. I actually had it at a C plus.
I think that's fair. Let's go C plus.
They tried. It was all
They,
right.
they, it's not like they tried and failed. They could have done better, but they could have done worse.
Right. All right.
Dog pound.
Dog Pound, they did it again. Last year they were a great yay with wrestling. Now they go to bowling.
Oh shoot, I don't think I watched this one. I'm sorry.
You didn't? Oh my god. It was like a whole bowling thing and it showed like all the schedule releases. That was hilarious. Bill, you're gonna like it. And
I'm sure
Patchy,
I
you're
will.
gonna like it too, because we know you're a bowling fan. So I'm gonna tell you this, Bill. It's great. A minus. Yay. Browns did it again with their schedule release. Now let's see if the Browns can make it to the playoffs once more.
Let's see.
All right. Next
The
up is the
Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers telling dad jokes.
Okay. I thought the concept of it was pretty funny,
I was chuckling a little bit.
but I don't know how I fit. What did you honestly think of it?
It's corny because you tell the dad jokes relating to the teams you're playing against each week. So it's like 18 dad jokes.
Like, I'll give them credit for creativity.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had it at an A minus, but now thinking about it, it's probably in the B range. What do you think?
Okay. I'm thinking B. What do you think?
We could go B.
Let's go B.
We can go B.
All right. Next, the Texans.
I will be honest and say this, the Texans and the Chiefs. Once again, the Chiefs have done something similar. Texans did some ASMR thing, but I think they did a little bit better than the Chiefs did. It was so cool just seeing everything being crushed.
Yeah, I think the Texans did it better than the Chiefs.
I mean, I put it as an A minus,
Okay, that's fair. We can do A minus.
and the Chiefs are going to be an A minus too when we get to them, but we might make it down a little more.
Okay. Next one, the Indianapolis Colts.
I could
I
say
thought this
last year's
one,
better. Last year's was better than this year, but it was kind of cool that they did it in elementary school. That you had the kids drawing the teams.
I thought it was cute, and I liked how they were sort of like reaching out to the community. I liked that.
I liked it.
So, what do you want to say?
I had it as a B plus. I mean, it might be a little lower. It's in the B range. What do you think?
Let's go B plus on this one.
Yeah, they did good. They did good interacting with the kids and getting them involved. All right. This one, as soon as I saw this, I'm like,
Yes.
yes. You do a parody of X-Men 97 Jacksonville Jaguars?
I want to dedicate this to our good friend Justin Favaro. I'm sure
I
he
did
would have
watch
gotten a
X-Men
kick out of this.
97, but this was amazing, Jacksonville. I had
I
an A
liked it.
minus. What
Let's
do you
do it.
think?
Let's put it there.
You want to put an A minus or do you want to
Let's
bring it
put
to
it
the
at
A?
let's put it at A minus.
A minus. Because you know the highest is A. I'll be honest with you. You
Hey,
want to
yep.
go A?
Do you want to go A?
I'll go A if you go A.
Oh, let's go A.
Hold on, I gotta bring this up. But A for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Our first A.
A.
Because they did amazing with it. X-Men 97. I mean, if you put in that work, amazing. All right. This one was redundant. You bring
Yeah, this one
redundancy
was
in.
similar to last year's.
Like, I'll be honest, the Chargers, when they did with the anime, they did a little differently, but I enjoyed it. This one, it's like, really?
What
Really?
I did enjoy, remember with Houston, they have fans.
I
That gave me a good laugh.
put that instead of B minus only because it just felt like you
It
could have done
felt just
something
it
else.
wasn't bad. It was just redundant.
Yeah. What do you
Like,
think?
let's do something creative. Yeah, let's go B minus.
Like, if you would have said, if you would have put in like an image, or like, how do you describe this? Yeah. Okay.
All right, Denver Broncos.
We are in the west of the AFC.
We're now in the AFC West.
We just
Oh
did
yeah,
the
we just did
South.
the AFC South, so we're in the West.
So Denver copied off last year's one of my favorites, the Indianapolis Colts, when they did the food tasting. But
Yeah,
this
I was thinking, who did the food thing last year?
I
Wasn't it?
love the Colts one better than the Broncos. I felt like the Broncos, it's like, what?
You know what? Because it was just some random guy doing the.
If you had Peyton Manning doing it, it would be another story.
I don't know if that was the player. I don't think
No,
the
he was a Formula One racer.
and that's the thing. I think what made the Colts one entertaining was because it was the players doing it. Now it's
It was
just
mostly
something.
Peyton Manning. Yeah, the Colts one. Yeah, you had the players guessing. If it was Peyton Manning doing it, I think it would have been a lot better. I have it at a C. Okay.
Yeah, let's go see.
Okay. So we mentioned the Kansas City Chiefs doing ASMR.
Yeah,
So
can we
I'm
get some
gonna go with,
originality here, folks?
I know Kansas City copies everybody. So my question is, Bill, would you like to move the Texans up to A and put the Kansas City Chiefs at A minus, or put the Kansas City Chief at B plus?
I'm gonna say let's put the Chiefs at B plus.
B plus. Sorry, Chiefs.
I think they did. I think they did it. I think the Texans did it better.
Oh yeah, they did.
Okay, the Raiders. Okay, I did like the intensity of it,
It felt boring. I
but it made me wanting more. Like I
Yeah.
thought it was, and as a Giants fan, I love Antonio Pierce, but
I mean the whole no gimmick thing. Still,
yeah, it was kind of.
I have it at a C minus only because if you would have done no gimmicks, you would have gone straight and done the reveal.
So I'm gonna put this C minus.
You're doing C minus too?
Yeah, let's go C minus.
Okay, the Chargers, as I mentioned last year, they've done anime and I've enjoyed it this year. I felt a little disappointed.
Yeah, me too.
Like you go from anime to The Sims. I would have maybe gone like something more like, done like if you were gonna do something video game, you could have done like a Pokemon thing.
You could have.
But The Sims? Really?
Yeah, that was kind of dull.
I actually put it at nay D.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking too.
It's like you could have done better with the video game stuff.
Yeah. The next, okay, now we go to our beloved NFC East.
We're in the NFC, people, and we are with Dallas.
I didn't like it.
I mean, it was all right. It was like a prank call thing, and they were calling people. I think what first one I said, because you're a wrestling fan, this is the brother of an idiot who's also an idiot. I was swearing at it. I mean, it was all right. Nothing crazy.
You want to say C minus then?
What did you think?
I was like ready to put it in D, but in all honesty, like I like the Eli cameo. That was pretty cool.
So, yeah, like C or C minus probably.
Let's go C minus.
This one I have no choice. You
F.
could
They didn't even reveal the schedule
it would have had the schedule been revealed, it would have probably been the B range.
because I think it was funny. Like, hey, they do schedule release videos. They do. Like that was funny.
It was.
But I
But if you
also
would have
felt like
done
they
the
were
release
copying the
right after,
Titans. I felt like
if
they
you
were
would have
copying the Titans though too.
no, but here's the thing. If we would have done the Dune release right after, you probably would have gotten it. You probably would have been higher. I liked your last year's. I even like Eli the year before. This year you failed, Giants.
You
Don't
blew
fail.
it.
Now don't fail us again.
Okay.
Okay, this one. I hate to say this, Bill, although we're Giants fans.
I did like it.
This one I enjoyed.
I did. I thought it was pretty cool actually. When they
I love the psychological thing, and for me, if you want to do this with me, I have it. Hold on, what the hell did I do with it? I have it at an A.
Okay, that's fair.
What do you
A.
you A or you can go A minus? I mean, I think it's A because I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
I thought that was so cool. So we'll put it in A.
Hey, that's a second A we have for this list. Wow. All right. And you know who else did well this year?
The Washington Commanders. I actually really liked theirs with the
And I
cake thing.
love Cake or Fake.
Cake or not?
Yes. That was amazing. I was like guessing, it was like, wait, is that cake? Is that not coming up? Oh my God. Made me guess. Made me interactive.
It did make me guess. I did like it.
I did put it at a B plus, but do you think it should be
I
higher?
think that's a fair thing. I think B plus is fair.
All right, you're going. I gotta move this up again, but Washington Commanders are B plus. Wow. All
Okay,
right,
next.
to the
We're in the
north.
NFC North.
Chicago Bears. The Bears bringing it back to the 80s.
Yeah, they were doing a parody of John Hughes movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, The Breakfast Club.
I didn't get it at first, but as soon as I saw like the whole Bueller thing, the whole breakfast, I'm like, oh, so they're doing 80s movies.
Like I like here's the thing that I really liked when they did the here's when I knew they were getting it when he said don't get the bull, don't take don't mess with the
Don't mess
bull,
with the bull.
don't mess with the bull, young man, you'll get the horns, which is
Yep.
from Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
So yeah, this was a parody of John Hughes, Ferris Bueller.
I mean, I have it in the B range.
I
What do you
I
think?
do too. Let's go B plus.
Yeah, we could go B plus. I did have it at B. I had it at B, but then I moved it to B plus.
Okay, the Lions.
Didn't like it. It's like you literally did the same thing you did last year. Suck.
They were parodying a movie I've never watched, Detroiters. So where do you want to put this
I
sucker?
have it at a D because I'm like, you literally did
Fair
the
enough.
exact same
That's
thing
fair.
as last year, and you try thinking AI is gonna help you. Nah. All right. Green Bay. I felt like they did it again with the whole pep rally, and I loved all the celebrity cameos in
I
it.
did too.
You had Princess Bride Carrie Hills, you had Aaron Andrews, you had Lil Wayne, wrestling fans out there, Face Turn podcast fans, you had Braun Strowman, Aaron Nigler, John Kunn, some guy from The Bachelor.
Yes, I liked that guy going, I am now gonna recite Brett Favre's line from Something About Mary.
I have it. Where do I have it? I have it at an A minus. Yay, Bill. What do you
Okay.
think?
I had it as a B.
So B plus. B
Let's
plus.
B plus.
Fair neutrality.
Okay. Next
Vikings.
one.
They were my last year's favorite pick, but this year it's a little different. It felt like I don't know. It felt like watching one of those Apple commercials for phone.
Like, when I first watched it last night, I was like ready to put this in like a D or an F tier because I just thought it was kind of boring.
But it was like a TED Talk mixed with an Apple commercial.
But at the same time, I can sort of give them credit for creativity, trying to do like an Apple commercial. But
Like,
this wasn't one that really wowed me.
so what do you say, Bill? I had it at B. Would you rather have it go down to like B minus or C plus?
You know what? Let's go C plus.
C plus.
I was
Uh,
thinking C minus, but let's go C plus. That's fine.
all right. Yep. We are now into the NFC South. Last year, Atlanta did not have a scheduled release video, and neither did the Eagles. But Atlanta got me as well. The video game stuff. I love the
Yeah,
creativity.
I thought it was cool. That was
They
really
did
cool.
it better than the Chargers did.
So where would you put this sucker?
I had an A minus, but we can probably go in the B range if you want to do that.
We could do A minus.
A minus for the Falcons.
All right. Next one, the Panthers.
I'm sorry. You just did painting each other.
What was that?
They just painted each other, no release. I'm like, really?
Like I like the simplicity of it, but still it wasn't it was just like going to a sip and paint.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done a paint and sip with the schedule release in a way.
Yeah, so what you thinking?
I had it at a D. I mean, if you want
Okay,
to,
let's put it at a D.
what were you thinking?
That's okay, let's put it at a D.
You can say it. You can say it.
I was gonna say let's put like a C minus or a C.
Then let's go C minus.
Let's go C minus.
Let's be fair.
Okay, the Saints D.
They did an intern interview for something. I mean, nothing special, but it was interesting.
I didn't, and then they're like, "Hey, why are we doing this? Let's just use AI."
That turned me off a bit.
That's gonna be the. I don't like AI.
They need to control it. Look at what happened last year with the strikes, people.
So, what were you thinking now?
I think I had it at a B minus, but I think we can go lower if you want
You
to.
want to go C?
C or C plus?
I was thinking C.
I'm trying to think. I was here, you were here. Then would you say C plus then?
Yeah, let's go C plus.
C plus.
Okay, as we're wrapping up the
Tampa.
NFC South, the Bucks one. I feel like it was just a photo montage.
I mean, they couldn't go straight to the point. Let's put in those words. It's a little bit motivating. They did a little artsy thing.
They did. Like I'll give them credit for creativity, but it just didn't anything. Nothing really wowed me.
No. I have it at a B minus, but we could probably bring it down to a C range.
Let's go C plus.
C plus. All right.
Sure, you're compromising on a lot of these.
Oh, I don't mind compromising. Compromising is good.
Yes. Okay, the Arizona Cardinals. I really like this one.
I like you. I didn't. I'm like, you're doing graffiti on the Cardinals, and then you're not doing much. I'm like, what?
I like how they did it as like a mural, and they like spray painted the schedule. I thought that was pretty cool.
I didn't enjoy it. I mean,
And I like the concept that the community was getting involved with in it.
that was interesting.
That was interesting. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
I mean, I had it at a D range, but we can bring it up if you want to. Because I just,
Okay. I would have had an A. You want to compromise?
oh, wow. So yours was different than mine.
Wow. We did not swipe right.
We did not.
Um,
So that probably would mean, wait, A or A minus?
How about we compromise and put it like a B?
Fair, fair.
Okay. The Rams.
They did a whole thing about Grand Theft Auto.
I'm not really a big gamer, so I don't really know much about Grand Theft Auto.
And better than the Chargers, but not as good as the Falcons. I had it at a B minus.
Fair enough. Okay.
The 49ers.
Yeah, what should we put? The San Francisco 49ers.
It was too simple. Let's
I
just
just
put it
didn't
that
feel
way.
like there was any creativity in there.
I had it at D.
Yeah, I would put it in D as well.
And finally, the Seattle Seahawks. And I am not talking about the Marvel one. That one sucked. There was another one, though, with the Rage Room.
Oh, that I thought was cool.
So I'm like averaging it out. overall, it's probably B or B minus
Let's
if
put
you
it as
average both of
B.
them. If you average both of the commercials, both of the schedule releases, it's a B. Because the Marvel one, although you had Chris Pratt in it and you showed all the superpowers from the Seahawks, you did nothing with it.
Yeah, so no, but I thought that was pretty funny how he's just sitting there breaking stuff. That was so cool.
I
And
love rage rooms. And I think actually Washington did it last year. Yeah, Washington did it last year.
I've never been to a rage room.
I always want to go.
Maybe I should.
It's a good way to release stress. But speaking of that, here you go. This is our tier ranking, yay, nay, okay, for the 2024 NFL schedule release. So, Bill, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Which one was the favorite out of both? Did you like the Jacksonville one or the Eagles?
This is gonna hurt to me to say as a Giants fan. I like the Eagles one. Very
Oh,
good.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
And
really like how they're like, are you ready for this? See, okay, what do you see here? What do you see
this is the
here?
one I'm probably gonna be watching over and over again, even though it sucks to be a Giants fan, watching an Eagles schedule release that you enjoy.
So yeah, so our final tally, we got at yay A, we got the Jaguars and the Eagles. At yay A minus, we got the Browns, the Falcons, and the Texans. At okay B plus, we got the Patriots, the Ravens, the Colts, the Chiefs, the Commanders, the Bears, the Packers.
Yeah.
Okay B, we got
The
the
Steelers,
Steelers, the
the
Cardinals, and the Seahawks.
okay, B minus, we have the Tennessee Titans because they were redundant, and the LA
Yeah.
Rams. C
And
plus, okay.
we got the Bengals, the Vikings, the Saints, and the Bucks.
Okay, C, Josh Allen and the Bills and the Broncos.
C minus, we got the Jets, the Raiders, the Cowboys, and the Panthers.
And
And
finally, our
D,
nays.
and D, we got the Dolphins, the Chargers, the Lions, and the 49ers. And
And
at F,
unfortunately,
unfortunately, our beloved New York Giants.
they could have done better.
Oh, they could have done much better. So,
It
yeah,
just
that is
sucks.
the tier rank.
But we did it. This is going to be something we do every year, isn't it?
This will be our yearly tradition.
I come on to Bill's show and we rank every single schedule release.
Yes, we do. We will continue this into the new year, to
Yep.
next year. So yeah, so that is it. If you want to see more, go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blogs, read up on our history, check out our podcast on all platforms. Check us out on Twitter at @SInsanityReal. Like us on Facebook. Here, and don't forget, here on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Allie, thank you for joining me today.
Well, thank you as always.
I'm Bill Murphy from the Sports Insanity Network, and welcome to this exciting edition of Murphy's View. Stay safe and take care.